Looks like we're live. Waiting to confirm. Okay. How you doing, everybody? How's things? This evening is basically a net that I'm going to run to promote the Worked All Ireland and the Worked Every Irish County award scheme here in Ireland. So basically the Worked All Ireland is that you work the Irish grid squares, 10 kilometer by 10 kilometer grid square location of somebody. That can be mobile, that can be portable, that can be in their house. It doesn't really matter. And the Worked Every Irish County is an award scheme where you try to work, as it says, every Irish county. The difference with the Worked Every Irish County is you have to actually work somebody from your home base shack to their home shack. You can't go out portable or mobile to actually work on the Worked Every Irish County one. So it kind of can be tricky. So if there's a county in Ireland, for example, that doesn't have a lot of radio amateurs in it, that can be a tricky one to try to get into the Worked Every Irish County. So anyway, what I'm going to do tonight is we're going to give 40 meters a go. I don't know how it's going to work. It's been listening here for a little while. It's quite noisy, to be honest, but we'll give it a go and see how it goes. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm going to do this for probably an hour maximum and maybe a little bit shorter if the conditions aren't great and we're not getting too many contacts. So 7170 is sort of like the chosen frequency on 40 meters for the Worked All Ireland, but there is a station on that you'll hear. I'll just turn them up now. So yeah, so we have someone on 7170. I did clear 7166 a couple of minutes ago. So I'm going to go back down to 7166. Hopefully it's still clear. And if it is, then we're going to start calling on 7166. So how you doing, Leonard? How's things? I see you in the chat there. Leonard, you might give me a little hand there if anyone's asking any questions. I'll not be able to do a whole pile on the comments if this gets a little busy. If it doesn't get too busy, then I'll be all over the comments. So cheers, Leonard, for checking in. Okay, give me a wee sec. We're going down to 7166. Ooh, got a bit of nasty QRM. 7166. Hopefully it's only temporary. Leonard, just in the comments there, can you just confirm that my audio is coming out okay there, please? Hey, John. How's things? Good stuff. Thank you, Leonard. Cheers. Okay, so it looks like we're coming out video audio. I'm actually going to kick this off. I've never streamed through Instagram before, so I'm just going to kick off a stream on Instagram also, just in the background there. And hopefully, yeah, we're live on Instagram, all being well now. Hello, everybody on Instagram, guys. And let's start calling. Okay, so we're on 7166. Let's just make sure the frequency is available here. Echo India 5, India, Mike Bravo. Is this frequency in use? Echo India 5, India, Mike Bravo. Is this frequency in use? Okay, it looks like the frequency is clear. CQ, Worked All Ireland, Worked Every Irish County. CQ, Worked All Ireland, Worked Every Irish County. Echo, India 5, India, Mike, Bravo. Echo, India 5, India, Mike, Bravo. CQ. I have a Golf 5, Sierra Tango something. Go ahead. QSL, how you doing, Stu? How's things? As you can see, I'm using your software here this evening. I'm going to give the net a go on it and see if I can kind of use this for the net and try to track the Worked All Ireland squares that we hopefully I'll get this evening if the skip works out. It seems to be, I heard a few Irish stations earlier on, seems to be fairly quiet, getting the UK a little bit better, but we see how it goes. Over.
I thought you went live there, so I thought I'd give you a quick call. Hope you're on your way. I've got your 5 and 7 here. It's very crackly, isn't it? I've not been on the radio all day. I've literally just turned it on, so it sounds like a lot of static noise about. But I've got you. You will notice there's a problem with the grey line on the map at the moment. I've just fixed it 5 minutes ago, and I've just pushed out an update, so that'll be live in about an hour. But yeah, the grey line isn't quite right when you zoom out. So there we go. I just thought I'd let you know that. Enjoy your stream, Dave, and I hope the net feature works well for you.
QSL, thanks very much, Stu. And for anybody that's watching, that's Stu, G5STU. He actually wrote this software that I'm using today, the Station Master software. And this is Station Master 2, which has a functionality for net control, which I'm giving a go of today. So I can kind of bring up the contacts that are in the net. So thanks very much, Stu. Put that out over there, but sure, why not? G5STU from Echo India 5, India, Mike Bravo. Yeah, QSL, hopefully we get a few. I'll put a few calls out now. We're trying to promote the Worked All Ireland and Worked Every Irish County Awards, which is similar to the WAB. So thanks for checking in, Stu, and sure, we'll talk to you again. Over. Thanks very much, Stu. 73s. QRZ, Echo India 5, India, Mike, Bravo, any stations, Worked All Ireland, Worked Every Irish County. Very noisy on 40 meters tonight, a lot of crackling. CQ40, 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 Echo, India 5, India, Mike, Bravo, Echo, India 5, India, Mike, Bravo, CQ40, CQ40, Worked All Ireland, Worked Every Irish County. Okay, I've Golf India 0, go ahead. QSL, how you doing, Alan? How's things? I have you there now. Golf India 0, Victor Whiskey Uniform. Did you say your Worked All Britain number is a Juliet 36 Antrim? Is it over?
Juliet 36 Antrim, and then Juliet 36 on Antrim, and you've got with WAI Bridge, and then just beside the River Lagan, and about 200 metres away from the River Lagan, over.
Yeah, QSL, thanks very much, Alan, for calling in. And I don't think I've worked you before. If you want my square, I'm Golf 85 Donegal. Golf 85 Donegal, over. Yeah, getting a little bit difficult to read you there, Alan. But I heard you saying that I think you're watching on the Facebook stream. I have you in the log there. All right, just to quickly confirm before I move on, I'm going to try to get everybody's call in here and then kind of work through to give out people who want to get squares or give out squares. Are you hanging on for the net, over? I think you're asking for my Worked All Ireland. Just your audio is a bit hard to read there. It's a bit. I'm not sure. Is it just the signal? It sounds a bit overdriven or over loud there. But it's Golf. I am Golf 85 Donegal, over. Golf 85 Donegal, over.
Apologies, I just noticed there that the mic had been turned away up in the studio.
Yeah. That's a lot better now, Alan.
Is that any better now, over?
Oh, it's like night and day. Now I can hear you. I'm not turning my head sideways trying to listen to you. You're loud and clear. I can give you to give you a report. You're 5 and 9, over.
Thanks for the 5 and 9. You're also 5 and 9. I think the name's Dave. If you check the group numbers, over.
Yeah, QSL. I'll give you my book number now. 1 second over.
Yeah, my book number is 550 for the work all out of it.
QSL on the 550. I'm 555. Subaru 555. Thanks very much, Alan. And great that you can hang on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move along to the next station just to see if I can get everybody called in first and then start working around. Over.
Yeah, but I'll stand by here. I'll be on the side from Juliet 36. Over.
QSL. Thanks very much, Alan. Just give us a heads up if you have to head off. No problem at all. We'll try to do it in an hour is what I'm going to attempt anyway. Thanks very much for calling in. QRZ Echo India 5 India Mike Bravo. Worked all Ireland. Worked every Irish county. Go ahead. Okay, I've got you, John, there first. I'll just take your square there again, John, if you don't mind. Echo India 5 Juliet Tango Bravo from my square Golf 85 Donegal. You're 5 and 9 also. Go ahead, John, over.
Echo India 5 India Mike Bravo, Echo India 5 Juliet Tango Bravo 5757 in contact. And I need to my square and hotel 29 Donegal. And that book is 24935. I also have your book number there. Thanks, 73.
QSL, thanks very much. Just the book number again, please, over.
Yeah, my book number is, sorry, that's the UK one. My book number is 569569 of the book number. And the square is Hotel 29. QSL.
Yeah, I have that. Hotel 29 Donegal. Thanks very much, John. And are you able to hold on for the net, over?
Yeah, I'm into the next hour, so then, yeah.
QSL, thanks very much, John. And I'll stick you in, add you into the net, and we'll try to get a few in there and then kind of go back through it. QRZ Echo India 5 India Mike Bravo. Worked all Ireland, worked every Irish county. Go ahead. Okay, I think I have Alpha Zulu Bravo. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good afternoon. Sorry it's so late. We were waiting on the wrong frequency. Go Cindy 0 Alpha Zulu Bravo. You're 5959 and to Charlie 60 County Derry. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Thanks very much, Ian. Fair play. What do you have a book number for Worked All Ireland? If you don't, it doesn't matter. And just kind of sticking it in for anybody who'd like to put it in and putting it onto the net log as well. Over.
Yeah, I do indeed. I have a book number there. I'll give it to you there and give you what the book number is. Over.
No problem. Sure, I'll continue on here, and or if you have it there now, yeah, I'll hold on. Over.
No, Coach, if it's on there, GI4SFW is on the side. I might get the book number and I'll let you know what it is there. Over.
Yeah, no problem at all. Okay. Golf India 4. I think you said Sierra Zulu Whiskey. Is that yourself, Seamus? Over. Whoa, we got some serious QRM there. Wow. Okay, I just got a lot of QRM towards the end of that. I'll give you your report first of all. I got the 5 and 5. Thank you, Seamus. Your report is 5 and I would give you probably 4 and 4. You're quite low to me, 4 and 4. And I think you said Juliet 02 Armagh. Juliet 02 Armagh. Can you please confirm that? Over. Roger, Seamus. I think you said book 482. Book 482, QSL. Okay, I have you there now. Book 483, 483, QSL. Yeah, QSL. I got Seamus there just about. Thanks very much, Seamus. You've a book number there now, have you? Ian, go ahead over.
Yeah, book number is 533, 533, Charlie 60 Derry. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Charlie 60 Derry, and book 533. Thanks very much, Ian. I've added that to the log there. What I'm going to do now is just keep going around, see if I can get all in the list, and then go back through it. Over.
Yeah, lovely, David. I'll sit on the side here and maybe get a few of the WAIs and the book numbers there when you're going down them. No problem. Thank you, David. Thank you.
No bother. Thank you very much. QRZ, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Worked all Ireland, worked every Irish county. Echo India 4, Bravo Zulu. QSL Dave, how you doing? I have you in there. You're loud 5 and 9 to me. I'll just double check the meter when you're transmitting again, but you're loud and clear to me. Over.
Okay, Dave. You're 5 and 9 plus to me here as well. And we're in Whiskey 87 Cork, book number 5. Over.
QSL, have that there, Dave. Book number 5. Nice low book number. Easy one to remember anyway. I got the 555. I'm book 555. And I'm Golf 85 Donegal. I have yours as Whiskey 87 Cork, and I can confirm that you're 5-9 plus with me as well to give the report there, Dave. Over. QSL, yeah. Keep going there. There's a few calling. QSL, thanks very much, Dave. QRZ, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Go ahead.
Echo India 9, Fox Victor Bravo.
Echo India 9, Fox Victor Bravo. QSL Declan, I have you there. If you wouldn't mind, if you know your square, please, and your book number if you have it. Over.
Yeah, QSL Dave, good stuff. If I could line that, the square number is Whiskey 57 Cork, and I don't have a book number. Over.
Yeah, that's no problem at all. Declan, thanks very much for the square. I'll assume you're able to hold on there. I'll be going back down through the list when I get everybody anyway. And anybody that can hold on, if there's no answer, I know you're gone. And if you're there, great. And hopefully we'll be able to give out that square a bit. And you're 5-9 with me, by the way, for the report side of it. And I'm Golf 85 Donegal. Over. Yeah, QSL, many thanks. Okay, we'll let you carry on there. QSL, thanks very much. QRZ, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Go ahead.
Echo India 3, Hotel Quebec Bravo.
Echo India 3, Hotel Quebec Bravo. Hey, John, what's the crack? I'll give you a report in your next over. If you have your square and if you have a book number, great, tear away. Over.
Yeah, no problem, Dave. I don't have a book number, but the square here in Tremor is Sugar 50. Sugar 50, Dave. And you're about 5 and 7 with me for the big USD. Over.
Sugar 50 Waterford, is it? Over?
Roger, Sugar 50 Waterford, yeah.
Yeah, QSL, you're 5-9 with me here also, John. There's a bit of crackling in there with everybody, but you're banging up the signal meter, no bother at all. So thanks, John. I'll just keep moving here to try to get everybody in the list. Hopefully you can stay on. I'll try to keep moving here. Thank you, John. QRZ, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Echo India 6, Fox Radio. I've got you there, Declan, loud and clear. I'll give you a report on the next one. Just wasn't looking at the meter, but you're definitely 5 on the readability. Do you have an Irish square there? Over.
I do. That's here there, Dave. You're 5 November 20. And the only harm, obviously, and that's just legal sheep and apple and beer in this square. Over.
Very good. What county are you in again? I don't want to embarrass myself and get it wrong, Declan. Can you throw your county out there as well, please? Over. Yeah, QSL. I was fairly sure, but I just wanted to let you say it. Thanks very much, Declan, and I have you in the log for the net as well. I'll keep going, see if we get all the names, and then go back through it. Thanks very much for calling in, Declan. QRZ, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. I think I had an Echo India 6, Juliet Oscar Bravo. Is that yourself, John? Over. Echo India 6, is it Juliet Oscar Bravo, John, QSL? Very hard to make out, John, there. Echo India 6, Juliet Oscar Bravo. I'm not sure if you're still transmitting there, John. You're way down in the noise. I didn't really get you at all. Can you, if you want to try giving me your square again there, John, please, over. Yeah, please relay there, Declan, and then I can get other people might be able to contact them, you see, over.
Yeah, okay, the station there, Dave, if I'm hearing you, just give me your square again, just to see how you take that forward on relay. Oh, maybe it's not here, me, Dave.
Yeah, QSL. No, I'm not hearing anything there now, Declan. I'll keep going, and maybe we'll get him back in again. QRZ, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. QRZ, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Any other stations? Worked all Ireland, worked every Irish county? I think I have Echo India 2, Lima Foxtrot. QSL, is that you, Mike? Over. Yeah, Echo India 2, Lima Foxtrot. QSL. Yeah, have you now? You picked up there again. If you can give me your square, please, Mike. Your square, please, if you have a book number as well. Over. Okay, I think I got Quebec 60, Quebec 60, Mike. Do you have a county with that, please? Over. QSL, Mike, thanks very much. I have you now, Quebec 60, Kerry. There's a bit of QRM and there's a bit of QSB. It's a bit of a mixed band tonight. I'll give you a report there. Just give me another over there. Just give me your call sign again. I'll give you a report. Over. Yeah, QSL, I think you said a 5x7 with QSB. You're about a 4 and 5 with me. A 4 and 5, Mike, over. Okay, QSL. QRZ, any other stations? Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. 2 Echo 0 Golf Sierra X-ray. Hello, Kevin. How you doing? You've joined a net here. I've worked all Ireland, worked every Irish county, and if you're interested in collecting squares in Ireland here, similar to the worked all Britain, that's what we're doing, and the Irish counties. Over. Yeah, no problem at all, Kevin. What I'll do is I'll put you on the list here. I think you said you wanted to stay on the site for the net for collecting the squares. So what I'll do is I'll put you on the list here and I'll call you in if you want to work any of the stations. I'll go through the list shortly. Over. Okay, no problem. So we're going to move on. QRZ, any other stations? Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo.
Papa Delta 2, November Bravo, Echo.
Papa Delta 2, November Bravo, Echo. QSL, Nico. This is Dave here. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Just running a net for the Worked All Ireland, Worked Every Irish County. How are you today? Are you interested in collecting the Worked All Ireland squares? Over.
India 5, India Mike Bravo. You're 5 and 9 here, David. Very good.
Yeah, QSL, you're 5 and 9 as well with me, Nico. Thanks very much for calling in. If it's okay, I'm just going to keep going here to get to the end of the list. And then as the net controller, I'm going to go back through the list to see who wants to work what squares. I'll put you in the list also if you're happy to take it for the Worked All Ireland Award, and I'll call you in when I get down to you. Over.
Skip the list, skip my name from the list because I have to do other things as well. I was just curious that you can receive me there in Ireland. I wish you very much success with a few QSOs, and hopefully maybe we speak to each other on other speakers in another time. So I will say 73, David. Bye-bye.
Yeah, no problem at all, Nico. You're 5 and 9 with me. Lovely and loud signal. Thanks very much for calling in. Apologies, I'll just keep moving here because we have a few people waiting in the net list. 73s and have a great evening. QRZ, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Any other stations? Worked All Ireland, worked every Irish county. Any other Echo India, Gulf India stations looking for worked All Ireland, worked every Irish county? Do I have a HGB? Go ahead.
HGB, Martin, go ahead. You're about 5 and 5, my squares,
Okay, I have another station with Bravo Bravo calling in there. I'm going to, after this next, after the Bravo Bravo, and I'm not sure, somebody was in Hotel 09. Who's in Hotel 09? Give me the call sign, please, over.
Yeah, Dave, I think you come back to it's called Papa, D-I-G-T. You're 5 and 5, and Value A, Dave, you're 5 and 5. My square is Hotel 09, and the booth number is 119 do you know?
Yeah, QSL Martin, you're coming up there now. Sorry, I didn't know it was yourself though. Echo India Golf Papa. You're a 5 and 7 with me, but there's fairly heavy QSB. That's your peaking at 5 and 7. I've got you in the list. I'm going to take one more and then I'm going to go back through the list because a few people have been waiting a while now. But thanks very much for calling in, Martin. I'll stick you in the list and hopefully I'll still be there when I get back down to you. QRZ, there was a station ending in Bravo Bravo. Go ahead. Was there an Echo India station ending in Bravo Bravo? Go ahead. Okay, I'm just hearing the Bravo Bravo at the end. Give one more try there, please. Over. Okay, nothing heard. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the beginning of the list here, and I'm just using this net software, so it's my first time. So we'll see if I can see how this works for me. Okay, so we have Golf India 0, Victor Whiskey Uniform. Are you still with us there, Alan? Over.
Yes, he is still on the side there, and there's also an Echo India.
Yeah, QSL, I could hear that Bravo Bravo at the end of the call, but I'm not sure if he could hear me calling him in. If you can hear me there, Echo India 3, Bravo Bravo, I'll get you on the next one around. I'm just going to go through a list here. I'll give you one more call actually just before we start on the list. Echo India 3, Bravo Bravo. Are you able to hear me there? Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. I have negative reply there, Alan. Okay, Alan, I'm going to give you the list here. I don't know if you've written it down, but I'm going to go through it for you here, and you can tell me who you want to work, okay? So I'll give you the first three. You have Echo India 5, Juliet Tango Bravo in Hotel 29 Donegal. You have Golf India 0, Alpha Zulu Bravo, Charlie 60 in Derry. And you have GI4 SZW Seamus in Juliet 02 Armagh. Do you want to take John in H29 over?
Thank you. I took a look myself here, so I'll put it up there with Echo India 5, Juliet Tango Bravo in Hotel 29. This is Golf India 0, Victor Whiskey Uniform.
So now the guys basically I've got a list, and now the guys go and work each other, and I try to facilitate that so they can give the squares to each other and give each other a report. So that's kind of, I'm not saying I'm a great net controller, but that's what I'm trying to do, to kind of bring a list let everybody work through the list. If you're doing this right and you're one of the stations or you're used to doing it, you'd probably be writing down all the stations that I'm calling as I call them, rather than me having to give the details out. That makes it work a little bit faster, but I don't mind giving them out as net controller either.
Our night gate number is 550. Yeah, thank you for Julia 36550. I'll pick up your station and another GA call there. Thanks for that, Alan. All copies. Everything. Thanks, man.
Okay, did you want to go again there, Alan? I think you got John there. Did you get Ian over?
Yeah, I'll try in Golf India 0 Alpha Sierra Bravo. Ian up in Gary, any copy of Golf India 0 Whiskey Uniform in CBS 36. Yeah, Golf India 0 Victor Whiskey Uniform. 57 varieties, Alan, and to Charlie 60. My book number is 533. QFL? Yes, thanks very much, Ian. Thanks very much for the 5 and 7. You're also 5 and 7. Getting the Juliet 36. 20 answer, my night book number is 550. 73, Ian. Over to GI4 Sierra Julie Whiskey. James down in our mask and Juliet 03. Any copy of Golf India 0 Whiskey Uniform and Juliet 36 over.
Yeah, QSL, no bother at all. GI0VWU, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo here. Yeah, I don't hear him coming back to you now either. If you want to try, do you have a list there? Are you happy to work on there, Alan, or do you need me to give it to you over? Yeah, QSL, did you want to work anybody else yet over? Okay, nothing heard there, Alan. Just sorry, unless I missed something you said. Do you want to keep going down through the list, Alan, from Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo? Okay, Alan might have had to step out there. I maybe missed what he said. Okay, John, you're next on the list. If you want to work down, you've already worked Alan there, Echo India 5, Juliet Tango Bravo. If you're still with us, do you have the list there, or do you want me to give you the first 2 or 3 over? Echo India 5, Juliet Tango Bravo. John, you still with me over? Okay, no copy on John at the minute. Golf India 0, Alpha Zulu Bravo. Ian, I think you're still with me there, hopefully. Do you want to go down through the list yourself there, Ian? Do you have it, or would you like me to give you a few at a time over?
Into November 20, county off the order.
Yeah.
Really, thanks. And is Esther there somewhere, or is this one out? Yeah, sounds like a plan. Okay, that'll be great. Catch you later.
So I've lost Ian now. I can barely hear Ian contacting the other station, so I'll not know when he's handed it back to me. But I've got a good copy on Declan, and if Declan's staying on the stream, hopefully Declan will, or on the net, hopefully Declan will relay to me that Ian's finished. So we're not hearing a whole pile now of these stations coming back to each other. This net might go quite quiet fairly quick. Sounds like Ian's getting through some of the stations there, but as you can hear, the amount of crackle and noise, my noise is picking up past that signal 9, which means a very strong noise. All that crackling, bacon frying, as Callum, the ex-commander, calls it. Yeah. So you're not hearing a whole pile at the minute, I'm afraid, but there are stations working each other there in the background. Ian, GI0AZB, is basically working down through the list. Okay, so thanks very much, Declan. GI0AZB, thanks very much for working on there. I'm not really hearing you at all. I can just hear you in the back of the box. So Declan, thanks very much for letting me know he's handed over. You might, I'll let you know, Declan, as well, if I need you on any other stations to do that, because I'm starting to get a massive QSB and a lot of noise here. Golf India 4, Sierra Zulu Whiskey. Are you reading me there? Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. So Declan's kind of acting as an intermediary now to relay. It's getting difficult. Yeah, QSL Declan, is he still going there, over?
Hello, he appears to be gone. He didn't call anybody, and I called him as well, and he didn't reply.
Okay, Declan, thanks very much. Okay, so we'll go to the next one there. We've got Dave, EI4 Bravo Zulu, Echo India 4 Bravo Zulu. Hopefully you're still copying me there, Dave. Do you have a list written down? Would you like me to work through a few, over?
Okay, Dave, yeah, no, I have the list, Dave. You're still 5 and 9 with me, over.
Yeah, QSL, you're 5-9 plus with me also. I was losing the other guys there now. I was getting a bit worried. But yourself and Declan are still fairly loud, and Declan's doing a great job there of relaying to me when people are finished. So 100%, Dave, you tear away. If you have a list, off you go. And thank you very much from Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo.
Okay, thank you, Dave, yeah. Quick jump up to Derry, GI0AZB. Do you copy here?
So you can see, like,
yeah, the contact is DI4 Bravo Zulu. The name is Dave.
So you can see the way, like, I can hear Dave down in Cork, like, really, really well. And then I have Ian and Derry, who's closer to me. I can't hear that well. But that's just the way that HF radio works. It's bouncing off the ionosphere. It's not like line of sight direct.
Ian, thanks very much. I think this is a first for us. We've jumped on there. I want to say hello to Declan, maybe 6FR. EI4 Visa.
Yeah, so for all you amateurs watching, you obviously know that, what I just said about HF radio. But just if there's some people tuning in for the first time who don't know a whole pile about radio, that's kind of the way it works. It's not just line of sight. This type of radio is actually bouncing.
Okay, Declan, fine, yeah. Yeah, thanks for the 5-9 plus. You're also 5-9 plus about 20 here with me. 7-3, Declan. Yeah, we try Mike down there in Kerry. He's bit on the weak side. EI2LF, EI4VZ.
So again, I'm not sure that's
Roger,
EI.
Mike, you're not that strong with me, but a 5 and 4, and I think you may have to square 58-7 clock, book number 5. Give yourself, Mike. Did you copy, Mike? Okay, you're after disappearing into the noise on me, Mike. Okay, and okay, Martin, the AHGP, EI4VZ.
So he's now calling Martin EI8GP in Donegal.
Okay, Martin, yeah.
He's only.
They won't keep it a long time. Yeah, you're probably the 9 plus maybe 20
Yeah.
or 30 years, no problem. And I think you probably have the book number and the square.
Yeah, thanks very much, John. 5'8", the strongest. I'm not going to hold pilot time.
Martin, 732 and John EI3HQB. Do you copy?
I'm not going to hold pilot time to interact on the comments. Sorry, guys, when I'm running this, but
EI3HQB.
I know Leonard's in there helping, I think, and Robbie's there as well. Hiya, Robbie. John.
EI9 Victor Bravo, EI4VZ.
And EI3CC, the collective communication.
Victor Bravo, you sit there, Dixon?
A very active group down the south.
Nothing else, so Dave, back to you.
Okay.
Thanks for allowing me.
Yeah, QSL, absolutely, Dave. No problem at all. You're a solid 5'9" plus with me the whole time through that. A lot of the other stations I could barely hear now. Yourself and Declan are probably the loudest to me at the minute. I didn't hear Martin coming back to you at all, but I heard you make the exchange. So that's great. Thank you very much, Dave. Right. Okay, so we have Declan, EI9, Foxtrot, Victor, Bravo. If you can receive me, Declan, and you wanted to work down through the list, do you need me to call the list, or do you have the list with you? Over. So again, I think Declan can hear me telling him that's EI9 Foxtrot FVB, and I think I'm not sure if he handed it back to me or not, but hopefully Declan or one of the strong stations will let me know. Yeah, QSL, Dave. I couldn't hear Declan there. Did he work anybody? I thought I could hear him working a few. Over.
No. Go ahead there, Declan, again.
I'm not hearing him, Dave. Over.
No sign of Declan. He must have stepped out.
QSL, thanks very much. Again, I know Declan, the other Declan was doing it 6F4, but I have a good signal on you consistently, Dave. If you don't mind, if someone goes off and if I don't reply, come back in whenever they call me back to controller. If you wouldn't mind, let me know. That'd be great if you're able to hang around for a little while. I'll move on down to Echo India 3, Hotel Quebec Bravo. John, are you still there? Over. Echo India 3, Hotel Quebec Bravo. Over. Dave, are you getting them?
No, John didn't answer my call either, Declan. And 3JRB and 7PRC, we're walking down the list because that's why for a few minutes.
Yeah, QSL, I'll be down at the bottom of the list and I'll get a few more in a second. Will we? Do you reckon? You didn't hear John either there, Dave, over?
No,
okay, we'll put him at QRT. Okay, Declan, EI6FR, do you have a list? Would you like me to give you a few from Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo? Yeah, I can't hear so I can't hear Declan 6FR either, who I could hear really well earlier. He was actually relaying for me, if you remember earlier. So just shows you the way the signals fade. I've still got Dave EI4BZ, who seems to be able to hear most. So between the two of us, if we don't hear something, I'll move on. Can hear him in the back of the box, really far down, working a few, I think. I'm just not reading them that well. So again, what's kind of happening there is their signals are bouncing over me. We're probably nearly too close to each other, whereas Dave way down in Cork, I can hear him because we're just seem to be landing at the right spot for each other. So Dave hopefully he can hear Declan or some of that, the contacts that are going on, and he'll hopefully come to me whenever it seems to have gone quiet and we'll move on with the net. Because there's nothing for you to listen here on the radio. All it is static because I can't hear them. But it does sound like they're definitely people are getting to exchange squares, which is a good thing. That's what it's all about. It's not just about me hearing it at all. It's about getting a group together and then getting that group to work each other and share the squares, give out squares, and take squares from others. EI4BZ, EI5IMB, is Declan still going over? Some bad noise there. Not good. EI4BZ, EI5IMB. So if we don't lose that noise, we'll be moving frequency. EI4BZ, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. You still receiving me there, Dave? Over. Oh dear. Okay. EI4BZ, EI5IMB. Dave, you're receiving. Any stations receiving there on the net? Over. Mike 6 station, 1 second there, please. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Just trying to re-establish communications with another station. Echo India 4, Bravo Zulu. Are you receiving? Over. Echo India 2, Lima Foxtrot. Are you receiving there, Mike? Over. No. Yeah. There's a radar thing happening there now that's wiping that out. That's that crazy sound. I'm just going to see if we can get to 170. Anyone watching on the stream there, I'm going to just go up and down and see if we can get to 170. Is this frequency in use? Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Is this frequency in use? Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Okay, we've gone to 7175. CQ, 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 CQ. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Can you move or QSY to 7175? We have QSY to 7175. It's in the chat on the stream. Over. CQ, 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 CQ. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. CQ, CQ, CQ. Worked all Ireland, worked every Irish county. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo here. Any stations that can receive 7175, 7175. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. QSY, QSY 7175. CQ, 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 CQ. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. CQ, CQ, CQ. Worked all Ireland, worked every Irish county. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Worked all Ireland, worked every Irish county. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. CQ, CQ, CQ. Worked every Irish county, worked all Ireland. CQ, 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 CQ. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Worked all Ireland, worked every Irish county. Mike 6, Sierra Lima Zulu, I think it was. Simon, QSL.
Yeah, QSL is correct there. Yeah, good evening there, David, I believe. Buoyed up on QRZ there. Yeah, location will be a town called just outside of London there called Blackheath there. Blackheath is the location there. You can see a very strong 5-9 there, David. Mike 6 Sierra Lima Zulu, returning Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo.
Yeah, QSL, Simon, you're 5-9 as well with me. You're actually peaking nearly 10 over. Lovely loud and clear signal from your station. And yeah, I'm using about 60 watts here with a Yaesu FT891, and I actually have a DX Commander multiband vertical out there. So it's 40 would be my my longest wavelength, my lowest frequency, whatever way you want to put it, that I can run on that without a tuner. So seems to be working okay. I was running a net there earlier on 7166 for the Worked All Ireland, worked every Irish county. Which is now it's open to everybody to collect the squares, generally EIs and GIs, and then some people from outside of the island also collect them. And just we got blasted out of it with QRM there. I think, I don't know, was it a radar signal? One of the guys suggested, but totally blasted it out. So I'm trying to reinvigorate it here up on 7.175. We'll see if anybody finds me over here. So thanks very much for calling in. I'm not sure if you're interested in the Worked All Ireland, if you'd like to stay in the list, if we get it going again there, Simon, from Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo.
Mike 6 Sierra Lima Zulu, returning Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Thanks for the offer there, David, but I don't collect the squares or anything at the moment. I'm too occupied doing other stuff with radio and stuff in the house there. So I don't, pretty much the cluster clearing out at the moment. I've done my actual paperwork for what I'm already clearing out on our way. So thank you for the offer there, David. Working conditions with the Kenwood 570B. I don't know if I gave you the working conditions, but I'll just repeat them now. Kenwood 570B, the whiskey is 20 watts, only 20 watts there. I'm using a homebrew Android Solo connected together there. So they're both transmitting, both receiving. And the microphone is a phone microphone called a Sub-Zero there, QSL.
Yeah, QSL got all of that there, Simon. I believe I know I've never had a Kenwood, but I know that anybody who has one said they'd never go back, and the audio quality is great there. You're coming through loud and clear. Just for your own interest, before I move on and see if I have any of the net people come back to me, if you want to hear your own signal, I'm streaming this at the minute on YouTube because it's a net on. If you look up Irish Ham Radio on YouTube, the stream will be going just for another little while, but obviously the stream stays there anyway. You can watch it back. You're at about you're in there at about geez, there's a good question. I don't know how long I've been streaming, but probably about 55 minutes, I'd say. So thanks very much for calling in, and sorry to be rude now, but I'm just going to see if I can see if any of the other guys are back on up with me here on 7175. And thanks very much for calling in. Don't think I've ever worked you before, Simon, to my knowledge. Mike 6, Sierra Lima Zulu from Echo India 5 India, Mike Bravo.
Thank you very much indeed there. Mike 6, Sierra Lima Zulu, turning Echo India 5 India, Mike Bravo with my final. Thank you very much there, David. Yeah, no problem at all there. I'll go QRT and let you call out for the other gentleman there. But thank you very much for the contact. That's 73.
73, Simon. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you again hopefully soon. QRZ, any stations from the Worked All Ireland, Worked Every Irish County net back up with me here on 7175, Echo India 5 India, Mike Bravo. No. Echo India 5 India, Mike Bravo listening. Worked All Ireland, Worked Every Irish County. Any of the stations up with me? Echo India 5 India, Mike Bravo. Worked All Ireland, Worked Every Irish County. Yeah, QSL Ruben, how you doing? Echo India 3, Julia Romeo Bravo, QSL. Yeah, we just got QRM'd out of it there, down on 7166. You're a 5 and 4 with me, a 5 and 4, Ruben. Do you know your WAI square over? Yeah, QSL. Thanks, Ruben. Thank you, Ruben. I think you said Hotel 61. Hotel 61 Cavan, QSL. Yeah, QSL, got that there. Hotel 61 Cavan. Thanks very much, Ruben. Do you have a book number over? Yeah, no problem, no problem. Maybe we'll get a few more. Thank you, Ruben. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, QRZ. I think I hear a station there. Go ahead, Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Go ahead again. Okay, I don't have a copy on that, but Ruben, can you hear that station? Do you want to give it a call to get the square over? So again, I can't hear that station, but hopefully if Ruben can work them, he can get the square from them, you know. Yeah, QSL. I'm only hearing you, Ruben. I'm only hearing you. So what I'll do is I'll note that call sign. Can you give me that call sign, who it was there again, please, Ruben? Over. Can you give me that call sign again? Was it Echo India 3, Papa Romeo Charlie? Over. Sorry, I doubled with you, Ruben. Was it Echo India 3, Papa Romeo Charlie? Over. Okay, I think I've lost you, Ruben. Okay, QRZ, any other stations? Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, QRZ, QRZ. Foxtrot 4, Lima Bravo Tango, QSL. How you doing? The name here is Dave. Hello, Dominic. We are just running a Worked All Ireland, Worked Every Irish County net here on 40 meters for grid squares in Ireland. Would you like to be included in the net, Dominique? Over.
Okay, well, copy.
Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo, QSL.
Okay, Echo India 5.
Yeah. Yeah, QSL. It's India Mike Bravo. India Mike Bravo, my suffix. Over. There's the radar again now. And this is what you have to deal with amateur radio on HF. Yeah. I think we'll be calling it. We've been on an hour anyway, guys, so it's not so bad. I'm going to go back down to, if this doesn't go quiet in a second, I'm going to go back down to 166 where I was and see if it's quiet again. Maybe try one more call and then we're going to call it a day. It's all the way across. Listen to this across. Look at this. Yeah, all the way up to the 90s. So I think we'll call it a day at that. I'll just go to 175 one more time. So that's what you've got. I think we're going to have to finish it there. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Any stations listening? If you can hear me over that crazy QRM, I'm going to call, finish the net at that. We're going to finish the Worked All Ireland, Worked Every Irish County net. Too much QRM this evening around the frequencies on 40 meters. But thank you, everybody, for calling in. Much appreciated. And apologies to the stations I didn't get to through the net log. But we're just going to have to try it again sometime. Just not a great night for it this evening. It was noisy from the start and just got pretty much unworkable there at the end. Echo India 5, India Mike Bravo. Unless this QRM is gone, is going QRT. No, still there. Okay, guys, so I think that last speech out over the radio was more for the benefit of the stream than it was for anybody listening on radio. Unfortunately, it just has gone really bad. So let's have a look at our log for this evening. Bump. I don't know where my log is gone. I'll clear the log here. There we go. So now a couple have gone QRT on the net, but if we look at them all here, so we had who's gone QRT. So we had GI4, SZW. So what I'll do is I'll just join them all back in here just so we can get just the net log and we'll have a look at it all. Okay, so you guys should be able to see that on the screen. So who did we have? We had GI0VWU, Alan, up in Antrim in Juliet 36. Thanks very much, Alan, for calling in. We had Echo India 5 Juliet Tango Bravo. That's John up in Donegal. He's in the club with myself here in Donegal. Thanks very much for calling in, John, as well. He's in H29 Donegal. GI0AZB, Ian, up in Derry in Charlie 60. We had GI4SZW, which is Seamus there in Armagh in Juliet 02 Square. We had EI4BZ, Dave. He was the one station that I could hear pretty much until the end, until the QRM wiped us out. He's down in Cork. That's W87 Cork. We also had Echo India 9, Foxtrot Victor Bravo. That's Declan in Whiskey 57 in Cork. Thanks very much, Declan, for calling in. I couldn't even hear all of these stations all the way through it, but in fairness, everybody pitched in there between Declan and Dave, kind of relaying, and then even Ruben at the end took on another contact. We had EI3HQB. That's John down in Waterford in Sierra 50. We had EI6F4. Declan again helped me out there with a bit of relaying in November 20 Offaly. We had EI2LF, Mike down in Kerry, Quillibeck 60. We had 2E0GSX. Now 2E0GSX said he'd sit on the side. He's obviously he's in East Sussex, he's in England, but he said he'd sit on the side and possibly collect some of the squares, but never unfortunately got as far as them. I didn't get as far as Martin after the initial contact either. EI8GP, he's in Donegal as well, another member of the club here with us in Hotel 09. And finally, you heard Ruben there, EI3JRB over in Cavan. And he did get one last contact in with that other station that I'm not sure what the call sign was. So tried to facilitate it as best I could. There was a few involved, actually a really good few involved. And thanks very much, everybody. If you do watch this and you're one of the guys that called in, for calling in. Thanks, everybody, in the comments. I'm going to just jump over to the comments and say hello to everybody. I also want to thank Leonard, EI2JHB. Didn't hear him calling this evening. Maybe he was trying, but I know that Leonard, you helped out in the comments there. And Robbie as well, EI2IP, I think was answering a few questions in the comments there as well. So I'm going to take a quick look over to the left here, flick through the comments, and then we'll probably finish the stream at that. Okay, so let's have a wee gander here. Let me see. Who do we have in here? Leonard, yeah. Hey, Malcolm. How's things? You're down in Galway there. No problem at all. Thanks very much for popping into the stream. I doubt you're still here at this stage. And Stu, of course. Stu was the first person to call in G5STU. So just to say, Stu actually is the guy who wrote this Station Master software. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of different features, like when you pull up somebody or put someone into your log, you know, it'll bring up a map, show you where they are, show you their name, show you their picture off QRZ. It has loads of other features like the lightning map here. You can see where there's lightning if it's coming towards you. You can put notes in here. The map is kind of the coolest feature. The log, again, the log has your normal log on the show wall, and then you can put people in or out of a net if you put it in this mode up here, where's the mode is net mode at the minute, or net control up at the top. And that allows you to kind of just select people into a net, so you'll only see them in the net log, as you can see on the screen at the minute. So that's pretty cool. That's what I was just playing with this evening. I find that very handy because I could actually just only see my people in the net, and I can put them as QRT, which knocks them out of the list. Then if we did have good conditions and I was going through this list multiple times, I could knock people off as QRT if they didn't answer, you know, but unfortunately the conditions knocked us off rather than people going QRT. One of the cool features of this, just before I move on then, is the cloud. So you can actually see anyone else who's using Station Master, and if they're live or on frequency, you can actually see call signs active. So anybody red, like there's Martin EI2 JEB, he's on 28517. You should see me down here somewhere. Yeah, I'm in net control on 7175. So it reads that off your rig if you have rig control enabled. And so you can really see in real time where people are. And there's actually a little API that you can link when you're active onto your QRZ page as well. So if you looked at my QRZ page at the minute, you'd see that I was active on 40 meters in the last couple of seconds. So anyway, just a little bit of information or sidetrack on that. Back down through the log there, I had talked about Declan. Yeah, Declan helped me out, so I was looking through the comments. My apologies. Yeah. Yeah, Leonard's a moderator. I don't know, Robbie, why I think I shouldn't trust him with it. Hey, John, MI7, DJ Tango. What's the crack? I think I mentioned already Collective Communication, a very active group down the south there. Actually, John EI3HQB would be very active member in that group. And Pádraig, how you doing, Pádraig? Yeah, you had no copy on 7175, and I was 5.9 at the start, and that's exactly the way it goes. Like with HF, the conditions just change so quick, unlike VHF and UHF, where it's line of sight and pretty much the conditions pretty much stay the same. So that's the funny thing about this. And yeah, that's everybody, I think. Yeah. Oh, hey, Malcolm, you're still here. Good man yourself. Fair play. You must be bored down in Galway. So thanks very much, guys. I have nothing else to say. We went about 10 minutes over the hour, and I just wanted to try to keep this to an hour. And we ran out of radio conditions to continue the net. So that's the way it goes. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. And if you called in, even better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for commenting, and hopefully we will talk to you guys on the next one. So I have to end this stream, which I'm trying to get better at. We just have to look and see how you actually do that. Here we go. Yes. Oh, I can see you now. So I know now how to cut you off. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Bye bye, 73s. Didn't end. Fooled you. 73s, guys.